Hello, everybody. Oop. More lights. All right, let's see what needs to get done. Still in season 9 here. I think we're like a week left. 10 days. 10 days left. That's right, it's Friday. Why did I think it was Tuesday? We're in 8th place. Rock is in 1st and 2nd with dwarves. We're in 4th place Amazons. 8th place overall, 4th place Amazons. The stupidest season we've ever had. I sure hope next season uses different rules. It is awful. 4 dwarves on the front page, 4 Skaven on the front page. Or 4 Skaven, I wish. 4 Amazons. 1 Skaven, 1 corn. Only 1 corn in corn season. I don't know the qualification rules. Good to see you, Trobo. I don't know if we need to get higher than 4th. I have this lady we definitely need to level up, but I think we also really cannot do a redraft. Unless I want to jam like 10, 20 more games. So 3 games, we should be able to get her at least Blodge. Probably only Blodge. I was saving level ups here for post redraft, and I don't think we're going to do a redraft with this team. 3 games max. Arby! Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you making it prime time. We need 2 more for Sneaky Kid. These 2 can both level again, I think. I could even secondary here. We could Mighty Blow here. Get a Mighty Blow tackle. I think I probably should. If we're committing to stopping at game 40. Because this one sure isn't getting up to Mighty Blow tackle. This one sure isn't getting tackle. I don't know what to do on the Frenzy one, though. I don't love secondary Mighty Blow. But if it's going to be mirror matches everywhere, seems important. Although the strange thing is, once we get through to playoffs, it's not mirror matches everywhere. All right, what else? What else do we have going here for us on the account? The dwarves, not in Masters. Very far from redraft. 27 games. Yeah, our runner died. Agility bust. So, like, we might be able to get a runner if I jammed it. Ridiculous amount of games on this team. We could get dwarfs qualified. It is a pretty sick dwarf team. How many randoms do I have? Kind of none. That's free brawler. They're both random. But it's kind of none because it's brawler. That guy should be... Yeah, that guy's got one random. This guy picked his skills, picked his skills, picked his skills. So it's not a very random team. There's one random there. 3 randoms. And then the core team is just sad looking. We just did Game 40 redraft. 8 Linos on a team that should have 9 positionals. I have to rehire 6 positionals still. I only have 1 of the Bloodseekers. What an awful season this was. I wonder if that's going to show in the numbers. Exclamation point stats. I was debating with Mrs. Page. We were talking about if I should do a subathon this season or not. It's kind of become a tradition. I think people are going to expect it, but my health's been tanking again, and we're trying to sell our house, which has a lot of prerequisites. I'm actually buying my mom's house. She still has to get moved out. She already has her new place. She just has to get her stuff out of the old place. But then I have to get my dad. My dad lives with me here in this house. So before I can sell it, I have to get my dad placed in a home. Which he's going to be a lot happier in. But he's a stroke survivor. He's not that old, but he had a stroke. He needs help with daily activities. We have an appointment today, actually, to go tour a facility. It's down the road from us. But anyway, because there's so much going on in my life, I have to take Dad around and tour places and get him on waiting lists. When he does get placed, then I have to, like... When he gets placed and my mom gets moved out of that house, I have to get moved into that house and then list this house. So, like, I don't know. It's weird. Because, like, we might be stuck on the bottleneck of my dad for 3 months. So, like, I should subathon. Because I'm stuck here anyway. Nuke, you're done with the ladder for the season? Played 3 first games versus dwarves. And the dwarves didn't know what to do. But it cost a lot of Kazis. That's my kind of Blood Bowl. Your second game of the Halfling team was against a 68 game played orc team? What? So they changed the matchmaker while I was on hiatus? Oh no, your halflings are redrafted. I misunderstood. Played 3 games, period. First game. I thought you said played... I thought you were trying to make a new team. This is with your halfling team. And halflings were rough. I had that experience too. Like, they were a lot of fun at the beginning, but... they don't level up well. Oh, you ended up with a 10-day ban? YouTube. I thought you were just stepping away. I didn't realize you were banned. Just gonna ride out the 10 days, yeah. You are stepping away. Okay, I misunderstood. Seasonal comparisons. See if it's just me that didn't like this season. I've heard of people getting the week-long ban. Oh, their data's old. Is it? Is their data old, or is it that bad? The coaches have played at least one match. 424 of us. Because total matches played seems fine. Maybe the way they gathered their data is wrong, but this seems in the right ballpark. That's my feeling too. Yeah, it should be down that much. It's a really bad season. I have no idea what they're doing next season yet. That's the other thing. If they ran this rule set back, like, I don't want a subathon. This is a hell of a new team. Redraft is 90% Zons and Dwarves. Yeah, Halflings don't want to play against either of those. That is a huge plummet. Not just me that doesn't like this season. Do we have anything like about to be a sprint run? 10-game Halflings. 8-game Underworld. I'm not doing 10 Halfling games. 10 days. How close are Dwarves to grabbing a ticket? It's a backup team. Oh, they're an ass load of Dwarves. Not even close. Not even close. How close are Corn to grabbing a ticket? I'd have to all of a sudden play a whole lot of Blood Bowl to make Corn viable. It'd be fun to take Corn through to the playoffs. Rebuild the current team. If they do this rule set, you're just going to do your battle pass and stop. That's what you're debating. Yeah, I'm debating this. Subathon or not. Rock is number 1 and 2 overall on the ladder with Dwarves. Which also shows like how bad the ladder is. Like even in sprint season or in redraft season, I mean, where in theory you could just play a team forever. The number 1 on the ladder has done just made a new team instead of keeping to play the current team. So yes, Core. If we get Corn back to Masters, like I think we qualify. Let me see here if we can find the qualification rules. That's season 9. Yeah, that's correct. This is right. There's arena too. I have a Skaven arena run. So this is the sprint. First place of each faction sprint, and then the top 10. "32 teams. Are there 22 factions? We have that many factions? I guess we almost have all the teams now. And then the ladder playoffs. First of each faction, and then the next 10. Max 3. So my Amazons are not qualified. They sucked the bubble love out of you with this set. Yep, it was a strange choice. Maybe some people love it, but I mean, that stat page we were looking at was pretty telling. Protonians any day now? We already have them. Imperial Nobility are Protonians. You'll never get the old version. It's got a new name just because it was a fan team. So they weren't allowed to copy it directly. A higher bar redraft might have been interesting, but now that's not even what I'm hoping for. Like, a higher bar redraft, I might not want to play anymore either. Like, if they announced no redraft, or like some sort of voluntary redraft, no cap, I'd 100% subathon. If there was a voluntary redraft, like after you've played 10 games, you can redraft if you want to like 1.5 million or something like that. That would actually be a tool in your toolkit instead of a bad thing. Because now you could be like, well, my star gunner runner got agility busted. Let's do a redraft. So, you know, you'd have a way to clear all your concussions and permanent injuries. So yeah, we can get third place Corn with just making masters. That's probably my easiest way to qualify. Well, and Amazons, but I mean, getting a game with the Amazons is kind of tough. We're fourth place Amazons. We're only 5 points behind grabbing third, and third qualifies. And this team has 3 games till redraft, so. Okay, well, let's get the Amazons in the queue, because I know that takes freaking forever. If I get sniped, I'll just stop playing Blood Bowl. Oh, do we want that Mighty Blow? We might want that Mighty Blow tackle. See, once we get through to playoffs, though, the meta opens back up. It becomes unclear if we need Mighty Blow tackle or not. And 40k for tackle is a lot of K. That's basically giving them a keg to get this Mighty Blow. I don't love that. This team also lost the Superstar Piranha. I need to buy a new Piranha if we're actually committing to just stopping at 40 games. If we want Amazons, we can commit to doing like 10 more games. I guess I could see if I have the stamina for lots of Blood Bowl. And like try to get this person healed and pushed beyond. It is move up, agility up, blood step. With nearly another level, 25 SPP in the bank. Not nearly another level, that is another level. I think I was going for a stat, though. In that case, we don't want to do any levels if we're going to keep playing post-redraft. That does actually seem viable. His top tech needs work. Like, block guard is kind of needed on that player. We want to win a ladder playoffs. Alright, queue him up. Queue up the corn as well. See if we can rebuild the corn. Do we queue up the dwarves? Dwarves, we need to get... we need to get to the top 10. We would need to pass this one. 2092. For 1983. So we basically have to gain 100. 4 or 5 games. Oh, I fell behind on chat. You're trying cast pact because the sprint was low, 1900-ish. Yeah, they're a pretty bad team. They're a pretty swingy team. They're a fun team to build up big. You get a bunch of secondaries on the big guys. They actually are kind of nice. Look at the top 10. Yeah. It's a dumb season. Sprint definitely doesn't rebalance the game. It's all dwarfs and Amazons. 3 cheers for that corn player in there. And Crystal Hunter has Skaven in there, which it doesn't really tell us anything about the metagame. Just that, all that tells us is Crystal Hunter wanted to play this season. Is it friendly for other Skaven players? Who knows? For example, me, who doesn't really have a main faction. I think it's just Crystal Hunter wanted to play. Hey, Kindred. Okay, we also have Arena. I think we're at 3 wins. Get back to the... That's a lot of right clicks to get all the way back. Yeah, 003. So we have 4 more games to play here, too. Sure, spin them as well. I gotta get some breakfast. I don't remember what time I woke up. I'm probably good to eat now. I try to wait an hour after I take my Vyvanse. Interact poorly with a couple things, including citric acid, so a lot of breakfasty stuff. Glorious Arena rules, let's fight some Black Orcs. I don't think we've fought Black Orcs with this team yet. What else? Goblins and whatever that is. Corn. It's the new shield. Oh, I didn't spin the dwarves. Needing 5 wins on dwarves is pretty viable. Alright, I guess screw it. Spin them all. The dwarves in there too. Spinning the dwarves does make me a lot more immune to getting sniped. You can't really snipe when you don't know what you're sniping. That was one lesson I did take away for this season, is multi-spinning a bunch of teams might actually be better for subathoning. Because the matchmaker kind of goes... It kind of just like derps out when you play too many games all in a row. But I think one of the things that I think I might do if I do subathon this coming Tuesday or next Tuesday in 10 days is making it like half Blood Bowl, half other stuff. Like, it's not as good for the subathon for sure. It might not last as long, but like if it's half Blood Bowl, half cards, or not even half cards, but like cards, Warpforge, some RuneScape, like just mixing in some recharge games. So when I do start to get tired, I don't just jam more Blood Bowl. Put myself into zombie mode. Do a few games of Blood Bowl, and then like an hour and a half of something more chill. Recharge, and then go back to more Blood Bowl. What about a single mid-season redraft? I actually like that idea a lot. I like the idea of like a dated redraft. Because I think part of redraft working in tabletop, we're not even going to be able to get a game. Part of it working in tabletop is everyone redrafts at once. So you don't have to worry about it screwing up the matchmaker. You don't have to worry about like your team that's about to redraft playing against a team that just redraft and getting a huge mismatch. I guess that would be in your favor, but if it's in your favor, it's against the other guy. How many people we got going? But yeah, if they just did like a monthly redraft, I think that would actually work fine. That'd be just fine. I think that would actually maybe be hype too, because you'd have a chance to play Battlecruiser Blood Bowl. We only had 6-week seasons in Blood Bowl 2 anyway. Where now we have 90-day seasons. How many weeks is 90 days? 12 weeks. Yeah, so I guess if we redrafted halfway through, it would be the same amount of time as we got to play in Blood Bowl 2. So I do like that idea. Halfway through, do a redraft. But it also kind of becomes like, are you just throwing redraft in there because it exists, or is this actually making the game better? Like me saying that seems fine is kind of like, that doesn't seem awful. It's like more what I'm actually saying. But would it be better? Because it would give you a chance to like clear. Our Cord found a game. Get some dwarves. We get double claw. Maybe we found the counter. Oops.
Free ballin'.
Hey, Vienna. But yeah, if there was a redraft point halfway through the season, it would let you get rid of your concussions and stuff. So, and like, you know, you could save a cool plus. Like a lot of teams, you can't save a player indefinitely because it uses up the position. So your thrower you can save because everyone only takes one of two throwers anyways. But you're like on Chaos, you can save goats at will. Like you're not limited by the amount of goats you get. So if you have a legendary goat that gets strength busted, You could park him and maybe heal him in the redraft. Where if you have a legendary war dancer that gets strength busted, now you have to play like 4 more weeks of Blood Bowl with with your war dancer. It's time to murder some dwarves. We got Casibar back. We went a long time without playing with Casibar. I have so much money. Oh, this is his inducement phase. Which the buttons are highlighted for me. Okay, picked. He's not random. Got a strip ball pick. Okay, these have to be random. It's 2 runners we can compare. So that's 60k more expensive. I think he picked block. And then, yeah, no, he picked all these. That bodes well for us. I was going to say his rating is low, but, you know, mine is too. Corner a little rough. We get 50k, give me that keg. Right, we have some Claw Mighty Blow, but we also have some low armor Linos that get beaten up by his Mighty Blows. Of which he has 5. Lost the coin toss. He has enough guard. I can't do a beef line. Luckily I have enough Linos. I can just expose 6 Linos. Surfing Dwarves is tons of fun too. Yeah, we might only have 3 positionals, but two of them are really good. We got Fienna the Dwarf Killer. I was spinning the Skaven, Fienna. I was spinning the Skaven. I was spinning the Amazons, the Dwarves, the Skaven, and the Khorne. The Khorne got the game. A kick. Deep kick. If they catch it, it doesn't go to bounds. They didn't catch it. It went out of bounds. No, there's guys still way back there at least. They don't have to worry about the pickup in the rain. God damn it. Never lucky. Womp womp. Well, that guy never got named. I didn't name all of the new Linos, apparently. We do have our apothecary still, so that's good. We only want to use Casibar if he's not going to get stuck in that blob, I think. So Fienna's going to be getting the blitzes for a couple turns. The things spread out. Unless we want Casibar in the blob. I don't think we do. Which negative trait do we have? The Minotaur one, I think. Yep. Not the buddy punching one. We can go after this one or get this hit and that one. This hit, interestingly, to there and there as retry. And pretty good foul. the guard in here. We're gonna have to go after that one. Gassivar might be able to go after that one. He is isolated after I punch this guy. 1 and 9. Reroll fixed it. I need to hit from there. I was looking for the 3 die. I don't think it exists. It does technically exist, but how bad is it to put him there? It's not worth the extra dice. It'll be a 3 die on the frenzy hit. Whoosh. There's the 3 die. There's the POW. The gentle smash 7. Bull 2, that would have broken armor. Stompy stompy. 4 assists. Sneaky stomp. 11. Put the 11 and the 3 at the wrong spots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, 3 wouldn't have worked at the armor roll either. Music still go. Did Gar get nerfed? A while ago. It doesn't help fouls anymore. That nerf is like a year old. Yeah. Under the old rules, these 2 would have assisted the foul too. Then the 3 would have been good enough. 6, 7, plus 7 to get to 10. It would have been just enough. That's the same balance patch where they got rid of swarming on Underworld. That's a bad patch. You get a push. We tanked their blitz. Tanked the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shove him away. It would leave him in kind of a nasty spot. We do this first. Then we could go up and hit from here. Go around. Cassivar out of the blob. Something's wrong. The claws aren't working. Vienna! Santa Claus work! Concussion on a dwarf. A mighty blow one, too. There's only 4 mighty blow left. Pistug, you had 6-2-2 on orcs. Nice. First time with orcs, too. Carried you up back to platinum. Yeah, orcs are great, aren't they? I'm an orc fan. Stomp! Done. I want that one here getting blitzed. I don't want him to be the clear blitz target. We've got a bunch of lying down Linos protecting Casabar. Is it possible to translate that your orc success to a team like Necro? Trying to play it ahead when you drop back to gold next season? I think so, yeah. I think orcs are pretty basic Blood Bowl. So I think being good at orcs is would translate to being good at Necro. But I guess more your question is, did you just get carried because orcs are better than Necro? I don't think orcs are necessarily better than Necro. They're more popular, they're easier to play. But like if you understand Frenzy and stand firm, you understand Necro. He's still blitzed down here, just not with Mighty Blow. It's a KO, we have a keg. Go for it to hit from there, but when he's gone, we could hit from there. Lob in, get the guard in. Go after his leader. Wouldn't have been a frenzy trap. We would have had 6 strength. Nice! Casabar smash! Casabar's back. Good, good. He got his new bionic leg, got over his move bust. Very good. After this leader. Now we're smashing. 2 in a row for Fietta. 3 in a row for the claws. Good, good. Yeah, they might concede soon. Stop. We keep stunning this guy. Mercilessly stomping on him. Stampy's gonna stamp. Mm-hmm. 3 removed dwarves, including the leader. 8 up a reroll. You're struggling a lot with Necro, but you're not sure why. They do have also, on top of like having some of the weirder skills, Frenzy and Stand Firm, Sidestep. They also have they also have a mix of fast players and slow players. So one kind of learning point I had with learning Necro was like your zombies. Like say the play is like I have the ball still down here. And you know, your zombies and flesh golems are in the midfield. Sometimes you want to run them like deeper upfield before the ball's anywhere near there, just because they're so freaking slow. And you only really need your cage to be like this deep with Necro. Because your werewolf could score from here. 12, 11, 10. Yeah, werewolves could score from here. So if you get your zombies and flesh golems to like here or here a little bit early, then they'll be where you need them later on. Right, 3 removals apiece. The red die fails. But we spent all of his rerolls. He had 3 rerolls when he ended his last turn. Now he has none. We crushed his leader and then he burned both of them. He greeted. He greeted the hit on the claw. Red die double pow. Sadness. I get to use my claws here. Bonk. Get that hit. That hit. That hit. That hit. We're gonna want this guy to assist a stomp somewhere. We could throw him away. But then we have that hit, that hit. He's loose to come around, force him to score. It's not like that was a killer hit into the other high-level dwarf. You never 3-die here, though. Nope on that one. Nice. Ah, oh, thick skull. Stompy, stompy. Three. Dang it. Lots of 3s from Stampy. Yeah, knowing when to base with your stuff is tougher with Necro than with Orcs. With Orcs, you have high armor, so everyone just bases all the time, and you'll be fine. Like, and I do mean you'll be fine. It's not right to base all the time with Orcs, but you don't really get punished if you base too much. Where Necro, like, your zombies do have lower armor. We got our KO back. Nice. We made him score. We have 4 turns to respond. It is raining. We might need all 4 turns. Damn, this team kind of sucks. Look at all the unskilled linos I'm stuck playing with here. Push to there to there. Push to there to there. Push to there to there. Surf. It's a dream if Castlebar fails. Vienna could go blitz up here. Instead of being on the hits here. Then we have to do more 1 and 9 hits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not unskilled, they have frenzy. They're worse than unskilled lineups. That's true. That's so true. We could hit here and set up a foul too. I think I should not be that greedy. Just take the line hit. No, not worry about the blitz. The blitz is the surf. And if we're not surfing, it means Castlebar smashed him. Ah. Oh, they have the kick skill. I forgot about that. So we're going to need a handoff, probably. At some point, not this turn. It was all the way back. Castlebar smash! Oh, we're not surfing. Smash! It's done. Whoosh. Oh, at least we have a blitz target. Oh, they got rid of the retry for this guy. Oopsie. Scoring threat. So legitimate. Ball before stomp, I think. How are we looking time-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're short 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement on this guy. The handoff... Oh, it's raining, though, so the handoff is bad. I think we have to do all 5 go for it. Which kind of means I want to jam both, like, 2 go for it's right now, which kind of means I do want to foul first. A 3 would be good enough now. Ah! Get him, Stampy. Dad wrote the Stampy. No, we got caught finally, which probably means we're not scoring. Oh, my coach got ejected. Not that I was going to do a lot more fouling. 4 dwarves gone, 3 of us gone. They're down their leader and a mighty blow. We're down our fowler. 2 rookie linos on both sides. That's 3 Mystics games, yeah. The badly hurt on a rookie. Well, he actually went for the scoring threat. instead of thickening the blob. We get to hit with both of our claws again. I got some leftover pizza I gotta go grab for breakfast. We might still score here. It's not likely. It could happen. Let's 3-die this one and then 3-die that one. Lost connect. We need 3 assists here. We can run this guy up to tag that. Or I guess we could leave him protecting Casimir. Failed. Maybe I'm supposed to punt this turn. Just to try to get the ball upfield. I guess if I left somebody like here, maybe that would have made sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do 4 go for it, so I can have a 4+ pass. One of them. If I left one of these down here instead of 3-dying, we might have been able to have a handoff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it would have had to be here. Or here. Yeah, no, if we were here. Yeah, 2 more go for it's handoff. Hey, kind sir. Raid, go away. We even gave the dwarves a touchback. The raid didn't hurt them at all. Looks like they're ignoring this one. They'll probably red die with that one. Hey, 8.45. Good to see you on YouTube. I thought that was setting up for this blitz. I guess they just have this hit. So 1 die. Never punished. They knock us down anyway with the 1 die. Like, what is this dwarf really accomplishing? He really wants to cover that guy. I think I could surf that runner. It would probably involve not leaving a guy here to receive the ball. Oh, Casimir's taking a break. This is the first pie turn. The surf worth. Do the surf, and then we just go for like a long bomb. I mean, that's a scoring threat anyway. Get the push. Oh, double pow. Oh, at least we get to go for the pass. Consolation prize. Try to get a touchdown. The equivalent of a 6+. 17%er. Go ports are good. 4+ pass is good. The catch is a 2. Reroll. The catch is a 4. All right, who can reach me? Nobody if I go here. Because they're dwarves and slow. All right. Take that, you stupid dwarves. Yeah. Didn't get the surf, but we get the touchdown. Let's the rudder makes a miracle happen. Uh-oh. Chain push. Oopsie. Should have fouled here. Yeah, maybe. I get surfed now. It was just a push at least. He needs to get another push. That's all he needs. It's no reroll. I could have been here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that was my scoring line. I could have just been there. But then we get red dyed. I guess I needed to stand him. Come on, banana peels. Save me, banana peels. 3 shots and I'm rolling a 1. The 2 go for it and the skull itself. Nope. Middling dice all around. Oh well, we get to surf the rudder at least. We have scoring threats. What are you gonna do, crowd? What are you doing? Oh my god, crowd, really? Was that like a maximum scatter? It doesn't show the dice rolls for it. Does it bounce back to 9-3? Is that new? Didn't it used to show that? Oh, if I was here, then yeah, the dwarf would have had to hit from here. Oh no, it would have been red die because he could stand that. Bounced like 10 squares. Sure hands can make it there. We surf him. I don't know if I can pass that far. I actually can't pass that far. We could blitz here, stand here, and then that guy can surf. Ah. And we can throw it to the closer guy. We're only a lot of pows into this guy while we're trying to surf him. Enough pushes this time, though. Come on, crowd. Crowd gets a stun. That's up our bonk. 4%er. Might not be worth rolling the go for it here. Ooh, we got the pickup. We got the 6 of the pass. 2 on the catch. No. Ah. Dang it. There's only 7 dwarves. Where's Snow White? There's only 8 of us, though. I think that favors us significantly. Oh, there's a good one here now, so... I was about to move this guy so I could go do a better blitz, but that's much less necessary than it used to be. I guess we'll just run back the surf setup. Good old 7s. Their leader's still gone, so that's great. They don't get a miracle kick this time. No free ball. Let's hit first. Whoosh. Dope. Ooh, rookie smash. Done. Maybe I had to eat that. Sure hands? No good. I'm gonna go grab some food. Be right back. Nobody die while I'm going. I'm back. We appear to be not dead. They're approaching the ball here. I see a way to get Casabar to hit the runner. I don't know if that's what I want to do, though. I think I just want to do like this hit, this blitz, and that hit. If we had pushed him, we could have also shoved that away. In theory, we could get that hit and still go... I would have had to not move him. I want this one. Maybe raise is fine. Stopping after becoming an assist for this hit. Gets to do that hit now. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Two on the pickup. One on the reroll. At least I got my leftover pizza. Tanked it. Yeah. Next game's gonna suck if I don't apothecary this. Apothecarying this doesn't even really help us win this game more. Can't pick the damn ball up anyway. But score quick, it would help. If somebody dies, the team's just dead. Rolling a concussion sucks. Because that would have been fine, like if Casimir gets strength busted, changing it to a concussion. Ugh. I think I have to eat that and save the reroll. These guys are a lot worse than unskilled linos there. The one dice might have been appealing, but one dice into red dice are way less appealing. This game went about as poorly as I imagined it would, playing with this many linos. Also, they're fucking 9 games post-redraft. They're 9 games post-redraft against my first game after redraft. This season is completely non-functional. I thought they were strong because they're dwarves. They've played 9 games after redrafting. They completely broke the ladder. That's part of the problem, dude. There's not many people playing post-redraft, so they can't even do matchmaking. And there's nobody playing because it's so awful. Nobody wanted this. This was literally for nobody. The only upside I've seen anyone mention is you can fix your concussions. So, like, it's better for soft teams. But it seems a hell of a lot better for dwarves than Skaven. At least I'm still holding the ball at the start of my turn. Good old negative feedback loop. I got that feeling the second I redrafted and couldn't find a game. I was like, I did have this lingering thing in the back of my mind. Where, you know, like the first order thought is, oh, I'm just fast. It'll be fine when more people catch up. Like the people who aren't subothoning. But in the back of my mind, it was like, yeah, but will it ever catch up? Or are people just going to give up? So there's never... The population doesn't grow. How many times do you have to wait 40 games for a game before you don't play Blood Bowl anymore? So there's just never actually going to be 200 people who want to play Blood Bowl post 20 games. That would be fun. Yeah, if they kept the healing thing every 20 games without having to actually redraft. Redraft with infinite money, basically. That would actually be sweet. That would be a positive addition. Oosh. Bonk. I have sure hands for pickups. If I spend my last reroll, we do still have sure hands. If I eat this... Part of the problem of eating this is we're still kind of... Like, screw, like we're gonna have to dodge next turn then without a reroll. I mean, even if I don't eat this, if I reroll and get here... And he just does like blitz this tag. Then we're screwed without a we're stuck without a reroll here. I think I have to accept this. Just let him have the one die. Another miss next game. So we get loaders next game too. Blood Bowl 3 ladder isn't Blood Bowl 2020 compatible. I disagree 100%, Christopher. I was having a ton of fun with the ladder before they started to try to make it more Blood Bowl 2020. Uncapped ladder with no randoms and no redraft is fun. It might not be fun for you, but it's a ton of fun for me. And a lot of people like me. Just like people like playing ARAM in League of Legends. All random, all mid. People like playing 15-minute no rush StarCraft 1. Battlecruiser StarCraft. Like there are different ways to enjoy games. And the ladder was fine. And they tried to make the ladder more like tabletop. And it just destroyed it. Now nobody likes it. Because some people don't like playing 2,000 team value. Nobody gets to play anything fun. Safe. Failed his go for it too. Had to spend a reroll. Yeah, whether I want a subathon for season 10, it does matter a lot what rules they do. If they ran this back, I would not subathon Blood Bowl. I think Tarkov's doing their 1.0 in September. I'd rather subathon that. I don't think I don't know, like I don't think I have the audience for it. But I would rather do that. Blood Bowl's the game where I actually have a community and supporters. That's where I needed the reroll. Skulls. Alright, well, the corn team's done. This game was atrocious. The matchup was horrible. 9 games post-redraft dwarves. And we have missed next game on our guard warrior, our only warrior. And we just lost a game with them too, so nice. Nice game crafting cyanide. You played one more game, Nuke? You said you were taking the season off. You couldn't help yourself. Chaos Pact versus OWA. Opponent concedes turn 3 after burning his reroll. And now your 1 games played Chaos Pact is up against a 10 games played Amazon with 5 block. God. How much inducements do you get? You probably don't even get that many inducements. Because after the concede, you were probably able to buy something you were missing. You get a reroll, they got 5 block. If they ran this back, you wouldn't play even if it was vampires. Aren't vampires a giant team too? Wouldn't vampires be just as screwed as Cord is this season? Yes, there's a new team coming out in 10 days. We don't know what yet. There's not that many left though. There's a good chance it'll actually be vampires. Vampires, ogres, gnomes, snotlings. What else are we missing that I've... Chaos Dwarves. Chaos Dwarves. It could definitely be Chaos Dwarves. Zagini might actually buy the game. Oh, my hope has been, like, since the start of this season, that this will be the worst season ever in Blood Bowl. Like in Blood Bowl 3. Well, at least we could do is kill off some of his dwarves. Up the ladder. Clear. Oh, my dice were pretty bad this game too. I left him that chain push surf me play, so it's not like I played this perfect either. I would say this season is worse than the first season, like the preseason. I would rather play where throwing a pass was a 50-50 shot the game ended than this. I had more fun in that. Because while there were bugs, it was also had novelty. It was also new. So you did have to kind of turn the other cheek, so to speak, and ignore the bugs. But it had it like if you were willing to do that, it was still new and fun. Where this season is just game's been out for a long time now. Can stores would be the necessity, but not necessarily sufficient. That's fair. Oh. Ooh. Oh, failed to pick up. Failed to reroll. Get another turn to try to get it up there. You got 50k of inducements and you didn't even get anything. The time to learn Fumble. Fumble doesn't stream well. So yes, for you guys, maybe, yeah, check out Fumble. If you're okay with the bad graphics, but like I've been doing a lot of RuneScape, right? And I've picked up new viewers, lots of new followers. And I came back and did my playoff game on the weekend. And there was a comment from one of the new guys saying, I have no idea what's happening, but I'm enjoying this. So Blood Bowl 3, you can watch and enjoy it without knowing how Blood Bowl works. That's not true of Fumble at all. Like, Blood Bowl 3 just has some inherent fun with punching each other. And, like, breaking free with the ball. Like, you can kind of follow it without knowing it. Hearthstone had that same pro. Like, Hearthstone took off on Twitch, I think, for the same reason. Kind of rude. That guy was stunned. He couldn't hurt him. But like, I think other streamers tried Fumble streaming, and their viewership was just awful. People like Rick Verkless and I think Eliod. The stupid drums messing with the music on the opening drive kept you away too. Yeah, you just turn music off. It just sucks that your touchdowns fall flat. So it's more Fumble like. Do I care about any SPP gains? No, I think this team is done. Oh, we smashed a dwarf's knee at least. No, he got better. Try to keep those away from Castlebar. Protect Castlebar. You'll do your leagues, but you're not touching ladder. Should we make our own ladder? Maybe we should make our own ladder. Randoms disabled. No team value cap. No redraft. And every 20 games, I can manually go in and heal your team. Isn't an own ladder just a league? When I hear league, I think more like play a game a week. So a ladder is spin at will. And it would kind of be like trying to do what Strippin did, Strippin's probably the biggest streamer to play Blood Bowl, and he never played on the ladder. So Strippin and his friends would be like, I feel like playing Blood Bowl. And every once in a while, they get in a Blood Bowl spin for a few weeks. Sometimes when a season came out, but often not. They would just get into it. And they would only play with their viewers. And their league probably was only active when they were live. But they never had a problem finding a game. Like, if I just said, I don't want this, but if I just said, does anyone want to play a game? Well, 100% one of the 50 of you would be up for a game. So if I ran my own ladder, like, I would get games. It would have the problem of like, you would probably only get games while I'm live. But that, to me, has the bigger problem of, like, the prestige part of gaming. Like, I do like being number one on the official ladder. Being number one on my own ladder is a little more phony. I think for a lot of you guys, the prestige might still be there. I won Mr. Page's ladder. Might be as meaningful as me saying I won the main ladder. But yeah, I don't know. That might be the way to actually play. Like, if they ran the same rules back, that might actually be better. Yeah, you need a decent player base, so it would be very dependent on how many people are also along for the ride. And then if I go take a 2-week break and play RuneScape, does that completely kill it? We even got the crash at the end, so we didn't get to look at our history. Put the stats. Yeah, I think a big part of, like, my stream and why it's fun to follow too is, like, it's fun for me to play, but I think it's also fun to follow when I'm, like, number one on the ladder. Like, when I did take my hiatus, multiple people came into chat and said, "Hey, you're not number one anymore. You're down to 8. Are you going to be playing more?" It's fun to follow. We did O-block up 46 to 35. Now, Corrin always O-blocks because of Frenzy. The Frenzy blocks count as their own blocks. Gaspar Fieta both got 4 and our MVP. Matchmaking being team value based lets dwarves and Amazons wreck Corrin. Like, that game where he's played 9 more games than me post redraft, I got a keg. We were within 50k. I think team value based matchmaking is very bad. I think it lets you abuse keeping your team value low. And we've seen dwarf teams do that forever. Like, abusive, high random count dwarf teams that just, like, slowly level up and keep their team value low so they never have to play against Nurgle has just been a dwarf strategy since Blood Bowl 2. That's longer than I've been playing Blood Bowl. So if you do your matchmaking instead by games played, I think that's a better simulation of league play, like official tabletop play. I don't know if you're necessarily going to get better games, but you eliminate the ability to abuse team value matchmaking. You also don't need to... You can also get rid of the fake team value adding. So nobody can do Griff lino heavy teams of various types where you plan to induce griff. Like the adding fake team value is only there so goblins and halflings can function and actually get their inducements. But if you did your matchmaking by games played, now goblins and halflings are just naturally lower team value as they are in a league setting. One problem with matchmaking by games played is like when your team dies, which is part of like one of the issues with matchmaking by team value is like if you have a 1.5 million team value team and 3 of your players die in a game, like shouldn't that end your team? That should put you at a huge disadvantage in your next game. But on the latter, like it emotionally hurts you, but it doesn't hurt you in the matchmaker because now you just get team value matchmaking. You have just moved down to getting 1.3 opponents instead of other 1.5 opponents. The phony team value should only be for stunties, yeah. Hey, Ultimate, hope I'm doing good today. Not too shabby. Try out a game or two of Blood Bowl. Instead of just doing all RuneScape, but I don't know how much Blood Bowl I got in me. Blood Bowl certainly doesn't seem to want me to play any more of it. Inducements are a lot better in Blood Bowl 3 than they were in Blood Bowl 2 as well. Yep. So the team value matchmaking is less important. Now, they also banned bombers because they're unfun, and the tryhards complained. I think banning bombers was a pretty big mistake. I acknowledge that banning bombers is probably good for figuring out who's the best at Blood Bowl. I don't think that's what the latter should be. Like, bombers are just kind of part of the game, and they're a fun, silly, goofy part of the game. I think bombers in the game help new players fall in love with the game. And it helps team value discrepancies. If I had a bomber instead of a keg that last game, I don't even know if Corin would be able to get a bomber normally. But a bomber is better than a keg against dwarves in particular. Ban randoms for orcs and dwarves only. I think you should just ban randoms. I mean, that dwarf opponent didn't even have randoms. Just ban dwarves. Imagine if dwarves were not one of the teams that were released. Like, we could have lived in that world where we just didn't have dwarves as an initial team. Lefty ready, you have 41 levels of Blood Blast left to do. You might have rimworlded it too much. I think you're just gonna have to spend the $5 to buy Cord if you actually want to play them. Overdogging bombers is the main issue. That's true. Your league lets you do megastars, but they're all taxed at an extra 100k. Yeah, ladder is just a place to keep you playing. It's not really there to sort out who's best. What ladder is it's the vehicle to get your invite to playoffs. And then playoffs actually decide who's best. I can remember when we used to have the extra arm spot, people would bring up stats for various coaches. And some coaches, it seemed like, actually farmed ladder win percentage. And that didn't have a great record in actual playoffs. But like you could farm Blood Bowl 2 win percentage by like playing your first 6 to 10 games on Amazons and remaking the team. I think I think inducements shouldn't be better than efficiently building your team either. It should be good to actually level your team up. Are Blorks or Lizards stunty? No, I think the stunty teams are the ones where like they're only stunties and big guys. At the stunty teams. Like no general access. I think that might be the most succinct way to describe what actual stunty teams are. You have no access to the general skill tree. On primaries. Oh, like Danbeak said, a lot of situations, Lizardman without any sources actually does count as stunty. So that does fit my definition of no primary general access. Your win percent would be low anyway because you pick teams that are not Zods and Dwarves? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not always farming. Like if you explore stuff, you're not your win percent isn't going to be great. But record in playoffs, I think, was always a better measure. Mm-hmm. You can do Underworld without any of the rats, too. Then you get mutation stunty. You played the whole Blood Pass in the Eternal League? You were moving and your internet was flaky? Yeah. Oh, my internet works out when I move. Mrs. Page has put her foot down and forbidden Musknet. But I think there's good enough internet. But it's the kind of internet where I think I share it with my neighbors, so it's going to be a bit of a crapshoot. Mrs. Page sounds wise, yeah. Not giving that guy any more money does seem like a good idea. But it's there as a backup. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth sleeping in the doghouse. You had a good record with halflings because of Griff. Yeah, Griff carries halflings. 62% on our 8 dodges. We had to do a lot of dodges. We broke armor 46%. We did smash a lot of dwarves early there. So many studs though. Yeah, we're still in New Brunswick. Yeah, we're moving like 45 minutes outside of Moncton. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zagini, you guys had that Starlink before, but you've had it for a long time before it was controversial to at all. And it's necessary, like work from home having strict requirements is different than being able to Twitch well enough. I still want to. I do want to still want to finish the arena run. We've got Skaven at 3-0-0. We could make the Skaven playoffs. I felt the same way as you, Fiona. I wasn't a huge fan of taking Morgenthorg. Like, sometimes he explodes the other team, but sometimes you're putting all your eggs in the Morga basket. That's 7-0 on my rushes. That's pretty good. Esper had 3 derps. They all came late in the game, I think. My pickups were horrendous. They got a free ball in the rain. That kind of sucked. My passes were good. They both succeeded. He rolled 5 skulls. Oof. 18 pows, 5 skulls. Yeah, his red dice were really good too. It was a rough game from all angles. The matchup, the dice. We did smash some dwarves though. Oh, do we have any levels? Cash. We had 60k cash. That's not enough for a reroll. I think the blood spawns are probably what we want. Not the blood spawns, the blood seekers? Yeah, we need 110Ks for the blood seekers. That's where the cash goes. We can random on this injured one. Dauntless. Build your own Troll Slayer. How long's left on the ladder? 10 days. Tuesday, the 2 Tuesdays away. Waiting for the new team announcement? Yeah. There's not that many left. I think we nailed it down. Like, it's a stunty team, Chaos Dwarves, or Vampires. I think are all that are left. There's 3 stunty teams, Ogres, Snotlings, and Gnomes. So I guess it could be a group stunty release. They gave us Goblins and Halflings at the same time. In theory, we could get all 3 stunties. Tome Kings and High Elves, Danbeak has in his list, but those didn't get their tabletop reworks. They're still Teams of Legend. So I think it's reasonable to assume they won't come to Blood Bowl 3 until they get their rework. Otherwise, they're just doing the work twice. And the reworks have been pretty significant. Like Vampires and Amazons and Norse, like they're getting new positionals. They're like new skills are getting invented for them. Like God knows what they're going to do with High Elves and Tomb Kings. You expect vampires with bugs. There's already a hypnotize in the game. I don't know if it's buggy or not, though. I think at this point, though, it's pretty well accepted that they're in tabletop. They're working on Blood Bowl 2026. So the tabletop probably won't even do a rework of Khemri or High Elves. It might be early in the new rule set, but we're probably going to get a new leveling up system and do pass rules and stuff like that again. Hopefully they get rid of the randoms. Bring back dice roll leveling was more fun. What is this? We could do secondary here. We need one more to go skill, or characteristic. But I don't think we want characteristic on the killer. What do we want on Fianna? Juggernaut by default, and then block, mighty blow, tackle. Frenzy? The lack of frenzy is a feature. If it was a chaos team, frenzy would go. Secondary jump up. I don't think you want to pay double for it. Is it OSRS time? I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I feel like I might play another Blood Bowl game. It's not gonna be like 8 hours of Blood Bowl, that's for sure. And I have to go take my dad on a tour of a care facility in 5 hours. Another reason it won't be 8 hours of Blood Bowl. The stream won't be lasting that long. Ironheart skin. I forgot about Ironheart skin. What did I forget about Ironheart skin? Ironheart skin's not great on goats, though. It's great on warriors. Yeah, the gore could take a secondary. I think I was supposed to level the gore before I played that game. We could do a characteristic for armor up. And then the legend skill could be Ironheart skin. But also, like, this player now costs 60k extra to keep. Like, this team can't even do a game 61. There's not much point in dreaming about 2 more level ups, I don't think. I could throw guard. Frenzy. Frenzy is what you would do on Nurgle or Chaos. Dauntless for beating up big guys? Am I going to do a subathon in the new season? That's a good question, Waltzman. I haven't fully decided. I was talking with Mrs. Page about it too, and like we have a move coming up. Like there's some prerequisites to me moving. I have to get my dad placed in a care facility. What's colloquially known as a nursing home. But in New Brunswick, like a nursing home is more intense than what he needs. He needs what's called a generalist home in New Brunswick parlance, which I only recently learned. Because even people in the industry, like the social worker will say, when you've picked 2 nursing homes, email me. Even though he's going in a generalist home, not a nursing home. There's care facilities, which are a step down below that. There's memory facilities, which specialize for people who have Alzheimer's or other dementias. So there's different names for facilities, but then the way it plays out is like a company will build a complex and have all of the facilities in the complex. So before I even knew he needed a generalist facility, I already booked this tour, but luckily they do have both the care homes and the generalists. But anyway, I got off on a tangent there. I need to get him placed, and I'm buying my mom's old house, so she needs to get moved out. When both of those things happen, though, I very much need to get moved and sell my house. So it's not a great time to be subathoning. Also, like, my fatigues were pretty bad. I have a hard time doing much more than like 4 hours of Blood Bowl. I could push it and subathon. But what might end up happening, though, is I'll do a subathon, but it'll only be like half Blood Bowl. So whenever I do get tired, we'll just switch and play RuneScape for a while, or KARDS or Warpforge. So it might be like a game or 2 of Blood Bowl, and then if I'm feeling tired, I'll recharge playing another game and go back to Blood Bowl. And I don't know how well that will go with the community, so it might end up being a really short subathon if I did do that, but it's better than not doing one at all, I guess. And then there's also the factor of, are they going to be doing, what are they going to do with the rules? If they just ran the same rules back on the ladder again, like now I don't even want to play Blood Bowl. So yeah. Once I get moved into the new house though, I can start getting way more hours in streaming, whether that's subathon or not. Wish me and my dad the best. Yeah, I'm sure my dad's gonna be way happier when he gets moved in, because like he's a bachelor anyway. He doesn't have a whole lot in his house. He rents my apartment. I bought a duplex a while back, and he's my tenant. So he kind of lives with me, like I'm handy, but I'm not there all the time. But he's got like, the government sends workers in to help him. So he's got women in 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, doing his cooking and cleaning and helping him get in the shower and stuff like that. So like he's already kind of in a facility anyway. When he actually gets in an actual place, like then there'll be other old fuckers for him to socialize with. Like he'll be able to watch the hockey game with people. I think he's going to be way happier. And there'll be like a whole cafeteria instead of just what he's got now. Redraft would have been fine in a stunty season, I think. I think that might have let the stunties shine a little bit. But again, it's just dwarves and Amazons. Like halflings and goblins aren't all over the ladder. But it would have been better than the Khorne being in the tiny team value season. Time to move my dad to Germany. Yeah. I'll bet you Germany takes care of their old folks well. You don't look at two teams, you get the impression they're on a reduced head count. Yeah, that when they cut back, when we don't get stadiums and cheerleaders anymore, that was a bad sign. That was a bad sign of them cutting back. Pro, we could put pro on the killer. That lets you greed. I miss piling on. From the top rope. Well, imagine Ironheart Skid with piling on killers from back in Blood Bowl. If I do a subathon, the Factor 75 promo is going to run through. It'll still have like 5-6 days, I think, about a week when the subathon starts. And any Factor conversions are going to add hours and hours and hours for cheap. I think you could buy like a $16 Factor box. And it's the same as like gifting over 60 subs. But it's new customers only in the States. Hashtag Ed. Yeah, you get half off with my code. Free breakfast for a year. What's the smallest box? Let's stay on US. Okay, here we go. So if you just get the 4-meal box, it's $33. What does 60 gift subs cost? I think a little more than $33. So it is nice having a force multiplier available for a subathon. You're paying $8 per meal. We get like 10 of those. That's days. I do kind of want to do this subathon. I guess I just have to caveat the subathon with I might have to end it at like day 20 if my deck gets placed and I have to start moving. And if I do like split, only half Blood Bowl, then getting to day 20 would be pretty unlikely, I think. I think probably we're just supposed to throw Guard on. Guard is just a really good skill. And Fiona's going to get stuck in a blob at some point anyway. It's just the way the game works. Yeah, let's just take her. I mean, honestly, I don't think we're playing the team anymore. This next game on the Warriors rough. It'd be even worse than the last game. All right, I'm going to do a quick ad break. I think we'll do another multi-spin. How many tabs worth of games are there now? 5? That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. How about the arena? 2. 12 games. 12 active games in the arena. At least the arena's tighter matchmaking, so the matchmaking time, it wouldn't take too long to find a game on average. But finding a game with the Amazons might be a mission. We'll go on that mission when I get back. Quick ad break. Go run to the bathroom. And we'll figure out what we're doing. Beer beat. All right, let's do some scheming. Hey, Funka Coffee. Thanks for the good luck. If we get qualified for the arena playoffs. Might be able to get the 7-0-0 still. It's the arena quests. We've already got skulls unlocked. That's not a bad frame. 5-win banner. Ooh, some nice orange dice with dark pips. Oh, I wouldn't mind these for 7 wins. 7 wins, no defeat. 7 wins, no defeats, no draws. I didn't realize there was a separate one for draws are allowed. Alright, Skaven found an opponent. Or an opponent. Well, they have a lot more team value. It doesn't seem fair. Guess they're a low tier team. That's why they get more team value. All man's on the line? Really? I've got a big guy and I've got guard. Feels to me like I'm going to be able to get these hits. At least some of the way down. This guard situation might be a problem. I could also just ignore it and blast my way up the sideline. I definitely want to try to eat the blood spawn, though. The kicker. Okay, so we can hit there. And then blitz there. And then hit there. And hit there. Then things do fall apart. That guy has to dodge away. I guess the I should have a block doing the blitz. Brilliant coaching for them. Ooh. Push. Uh-oh. I guess that means we're not getting any other hits. Oh, it was a good last hit to get though. Yeah, we lost the only assist square there. That was the guy who needed to do the hit too, and he needed to be on the ground. We're just gonna have to dodge everybody else. I shall set up a frenzy trap. Do I want a one die or triple dodge? I think I want a triple dodge. Second dodge fails. We'll leave him a hit on our guard. Swoosh. Pushed away from the tackler. Could have three died that.
$5 Friday.
Thank you, Falcon. Good old $5 Friday. Much appreciated. Swoosh. Looks like we're going to get to stall for a little while. Just with the one die.
$5 Blood Bowl Friday.
$5 Blood Bowl Friday. Thank you, Tom Deck. You guys are making me happy I chose to play some Blood Bowl today. I think we're kind of safer here than up there. Blitz that guy, just dodge that away. Battle the tackler here. I kind of want to use wrestle, obviously, but I don't want to follow up, and I don't want him, like, when I try to stand this, I guess we could just leave this down. Yeah, it's fine to leave the red ogre on the ground. Oh, snake eyes. Oh. That's a 2-die with him. Both go for its use, so no frenzy. Wish you could say you like the other games I've played, but not really your jam. I appreciate the support. It's good to do a little bit of Blood Bowl again. The Gutter Runner didn't die when it failed the dodge. That's good. Corns seem a lot better when you get 4 of the Bloodseekers. Blow connects. Serious injury. Guess we have to eat that. Somebody else is going to get hurt in a way we could definitely fix. Losing the thrower does suck. We could surf that guy. Can we surf that guy and protect the ball? And not have it be a 1-die. Sure would be counting on a lot of dodges working. This guy can actually make it up. Skaven are kind of silly. I'm pretty sure he would get a hit on the ball if I surfed that guy. I think we're just going to have to score. A little too far behind with all these guys stuck back here. Piano smash first. Smash! It's done. Yeah, it's a new bug. I don't know exactly what causes that. I think because there was still movement going on from the rat ogre. He hadn't fully gotten to his next square. Score without any fanfare. Bring the music back. His spine is showing through his cape. Down one, but we do have a bench. It's still 11v11. They have a sure hands, which makes our strip ball sad. But we have a kick, so we actually get to kick it away from the sure hands here. Or not. Ooh, solid defense. Not sure how much good that does me. Well, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it. No solid defense. I selected these four, and then I right-clicked and selected that one. I think that's what it did. I selected these four, I selected him. I right-clicked to try to go back one, which is the design philosophy in this game, right-click back. But right-click deleted all of the selections. So I wanted to undo that and click that, and then just hit whatever. That's what I get for taking a break from Blood Bowl. I found that I've been playing some Warforged again. And I found that the, like playing a bunch of cards has thrown me off a little bit with Warforged. Both of the games have armor, but they do armor differently. In cards, your armor it reduces all damage taken by the amount of armor you have. In Warforged, it does the same thing, except you always take at least 1 damage. That's a pretty big difference. And, you know, I've screwed up Warforged. Like, wait, why'd my guy die? It's because you take at least 1 damage. You can't negate damage with armor. But in cards, the World War II card game, your armor does make you immune to little things. Need 1 assist for that. So if I blitz this one, get that hit, we can get the assist for that. Just dodge him away. Oh, I need 2 assists here. Shoot, I derped it. Well, this guy's dodge can get me the assist for him. I could also just stand a lino. Want to dodge this guy anyway. Now that's a heck of a foul. It'd be rude not to take this foul. Dodge worked. 4 didn't break armor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah! We needed 1 more. There might end up being a surf here, but I assume things are going to change quite a bit. Probably going to do big guy versus big guy. At least I didn't get caught on my 4. They do, in fact, go big, be big. That's what we saved the apothecary for. Dead. Not in good shape either. I need to stand somebody here. Go gets us. Reroll fixes it. Leave those 3 down. I don't really want to stand them and let them just have that hit to mark these guys. Maybe that would have been. Got 4 turns to score. It's enough time to get these guys back and, like, and end up blockading him. If we can keep him on the sideline, that'd be really good. If he comes forward on the sideline with not enough movement to score, then we just need to take the middle and force him farther forward, and then we can blockade him. And he might leave a hit on the ball. you never know. It does happen. You would claws after blodge? Interesting. Guess it was more about just having Mighty Blow and block and frenzy. That's not great. It does go ahead and leave a hit on the ball. 3+2+. Do we want to stand this stuff? No, I don't think so. I mean, holding all these guys back such that they have to punch my line rats, is that really going to make this more meaningful? It might, actually. Then again, these guys kind of want to dodge if this hit works. Yeah, let's assume success here. Dodge worked. Under the ball. The go for it didn't work. Reroll fixed it. Push. Reroll skull. Dead. KO'd. No. Never punished. It's 3 solid hits here. Plus the blitz. He didn't use tackle against the gutter runner. I guess block is just as good against the rookie. He pushed his claw away from my blitzer. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Make the hit, nice. Double push into a retry. He's running out of players to protect the ball. I think we're going to get some gauntlet run for a hit on the ball here. Swoosh. Oh, spends a reroll, gets a pow. Yanked it. He red dialed the ball. Come around that way. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Go. That might end up being my recovery. Oh, snake. My second set of snakes in this game. 1 in 36 is everywhere. Rough. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, foot flip. Hey, La Belle. Stalling by marking the wrestler. Guess we're getting fouled. Hey, he's... Good luck, you got this. As long as this means snakes. No shortage of bad dice. He stayed in this guy's range, too. That's the final the other night? We got crushed. It was the inverse of the semifinals, but luckily we still have a World's invite. And I get to play in the group stage now. I didn't get that pesky bye through the group stage. Which means I get to play and stream more Blood Bowl. Goes the wrestler. He did get caught, at least. No to hear you, lousy cheater. For red die, block advantaged. To go for it. First one's good. Second one's good. Skull on the reds. KO'd. Sure, I'm glad I played some Blood Bowl today. Lose the 2 gutter runners back to back like that sucks. I got crushed in the first couple turns. I did mount a bit of a comeback. I got crushed on turn 1. How's moving been? Slow and steady. It's a very slow move. There's a couple prerequisites that have to get hit first. Including getting my dad placed in a care facility, which luckily we get to do. We get a tour today.
Casimir smash!
Ah!
Ooh, pie.
Hey, Casimir. Long time no see. Happy to see you today, though. We actually got to play a game with the Castlebar corn player. And it went horribly. They could stand a chord for this season. You did eat a couple dwarves. But the redraft is ridiculous. Like, the chord team after I redrafted had 3 positionals. Putting redrafted in the chord season was a cruel joke. I effed up my kick. Oh, it's a blitz. Hello. Let's not screw this up. I could surf with the rat ogre? How am I doing? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I don't think the go forts on the blitz are worth it here. We should just blitz with that one. You get one less line hit. Wait, why is it at 4 out of 5? Oh, I guess my next one is the 4th one. It's an interesting way to count. There, double KO. One of my guys, one of their guys. Yeah, I don't. That guy coming. These two aren't a problem. Hey, thanks for the resub, Gasabar. Did I count the rat ogre twice? I was worried about that, but I think it was as soon as I started moving number 3, it switched to 4. As in the next one would be the 4th one. Thank you very much, Gaspar. Appreciate the support. Cheers. You built a Japanese-French deck. And it might be up to something. They did buff the shuffle cards. Actually, I'm gonna do a cards segment where I play viewers' decks. The cards people gave me another bunch of stuff, so I should be able to like get all of the cards now, or close enough that I could just spend some on cards to play viewer decks. All right. Oh, blitz with a stolen ball is pretty good. The shuffling jukes. You need to go all John Cena on people. Hit it with the 5-knuckle shuffle. Cards is in a bit of a in-between state right now. They've announced a new set that comes out next month. Oh, that sucks, Casabar. Your treatment's not going well. I just lost my aunt to cancer. She had her first round of cancer like over a decade ago. Maybe like 2 decades ago. No, probably not that long. She had beaten it like 2 or 3 times, and then her last round of chemo and radiation didn't do the trick. We lost her last week. Or 2 weeks ago now, I guess. Fucking cancer. I hope you can still beat the odds, though, Caspar. It ain't over till it's over. It sucks. Well, this hit does get me the chain loose the ball. But we could also try to blast up the sideline. We could push the guard away. Put somebody here. Get that hit. And then one gutter runner takes that. The other one just ends up... The ball ends up just free. I kind of like that. That play's not using the blitz, so we can blitz here. So Juggernaut's active. Chain forward. Oh yeah, I could have pushed my guy off of the guard. That would have been better. I'm definitely rusty. Like my mental energies are not 100%. Yeah, I missed the better play. Kindred sending hugs. Hugs for Casimir. Hugs for Aunt Judy too. Dope. All right, we'll hang out here then. That's fine, I think. Well, Belle, you lost your dad to cancer last year. Seems like the most common way to go. Pretty rough. We need a Casimir smash on the Big C. Yeah, I think we would have been in okay shape. Like, given that we pushed this guy, I think we would have been in okay shape with the ball carrier there, because it would have still just been a dodge back. It would have been dodge off a tackle. When cancer gets you, it dies too. Norm MacDonald said that. He's a smart cookie. Nice. We could one die here. That sets up ball carrier serve. And then leap over prone. You look funny bald. Apparently your hair will grow back. Like it resets. So like you could grow, your hair could grow back curly. That happened to Hank Green. Or if it was curly, it might grow back straight. There is just dodge all the gutter runners back over here. Eat this guy. I don't know why I want to go forward so badly. I should kind of want to go backwards. But I do feel myself wanting to go forwards. I'll just try to get everyone back here. himself. Tackle. Tackle an optional. Give me a break. Maybe this guy tanks a hit? Yeah. That's fine, okay. We only failed one of the 3 dodges. Hello. 3. Yep. 3 o'clock meeting. Yes. Yep. First deck you're up against is another Japanese French deck. That does seem to be a bit of a winner in the changes. Oh yeah, what I was saying about cards though is it's in a weird spot now where the changes are only halfway in. There's a new set coming out soon too, but they already did all their balance adjustments. Rotating cards in and out of standard and changing a bunch of cards too. And he's on the ball, but he's not tackle. Cost him his blitz to get there. It's not like we weren't safe. Now let's just do that hit. Which I guess is probably going to use the blitz again. Hello? Hello? There's a new bug where if you replan a route, it doesn't work. That felt like lag to me, too. Oh, I thought this guy was going to get farther up. I guess we have to defend in this way. By tagging everybody. Crap. Tagging everybody's not a great defense either, though. It's got 3+ dodge to get a hit on the ball now. I overestimated this guy's movement. Not normally what I do with gutter runners. The ball had to be like back here. So I could have had the screen with that guy and that guy. Could have jammed go for it with him, I guess. Yeah, I guess I should have. If he hadn't got that hit, this one could have hit the ball too. He didn't though. He got a rudder, stayed in the way. Right now you think Legions is the best? I thought Legions got nerfed really bad. No, you got the dodge and the pow. The tackle pow. And the stun. The ball's in a tackle zone for both players. I hope he goes for the pickup. Kind of make our lives easier. Down 4 players. He does go for the pickup. Nice. Fails it. Don't know if that made my life easier, though. We could go for this hit. Or this hit. Either of them are 1 dice. I guess like this hit and jiggle, and then that guy maybe recovers. Late enough in the game to leave that hit. Oh, the nerfs are in, but the rotation hasn't happened yet. The rotation comes out with the new cards. Okay, we got her back. We're not exactly safe. Unless this works. Needs a team reroll, but it does work. Red. And he's running out of time. His response. Weird that they're doing their changes in phases. There's new cards coming out. There's cards rotating in and out of standard. And there's changes to cards that are in standard. And they've only done the changes to the cards at this point. The rotation happens when a set comes out. That kind of makes sense. It's strange they did the nerfs now, though. Smash knee. We're in arena, though, so it's resurrection. Smash knee don't matter. There's a 3+2+2+ to smack me again. Safe. Got the dodge, got the first go for it, and the second, and the pow. Still has 2 rerolls. And it's sure hands versus strip ball up here. Oh, but he's out of movement. And he didn't break armor. blitz with this just so it moves. I don't think there's any other blitzes I really want. Replanning. You're not allowed to replan anymore. Here we go. Much good. 2 on the pickup. Not good enough. Reroll. 1 on the reroll. No. Got caught by the 1 in 9. A couple 1 in 36s in front of the play. What's this for playing Harrison? Skaven? Vienna sponsored Skaven. It's a Skaven arena run. They only have 3 turns, so we probably don't lose. But we might lose our undefeated. Alright, we're going to lose our 7-0-0 with the draw. What's their record? 2-0-0. Bonk. I'm glad I brought the bludge up first. We're a little less screwed now. We need his dodge to fail. Or his pickup to fail. A scatter could make the ball a lot easier to get. He goes for the pickup with the tackler. Reroll fixes it. He's got the ball. He just leaves this guy unmarked. Swinging at the blodge. He's powed a lot of gutter runners. Making things a lot harder. Gonna 2-die this guy. What's my recovery? I guess on that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we'd have to knock him to here. I guess is where we're knocking him anyways, even if we have the assist there. I guess we could hit him that way. 1, 2, 3. Knock him there. 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like we kind of need to score now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get this guy can score. But we have to we'd have to get the miracle scatter. I think I'm more comfortable with 2 dice and rough scattering than 1 die and better recovery. All right. Tough to complain too much about that. Huh. Where's their tackle? Ugh, the tackle can take the hit. Foul with the rat ogre. Unbelievable disobedience. Oh, I forgot about this one. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh yeah, that guy could have fouled. The auto ads hit you. I think I forgot to run an ad break. Or maybe that was the first one. I did do an ad break right before I queued up, I think. It's been an hour since we started. Womp womp. Draw. Means we're no closer to qualifying. I gotta be honest with you, I have not enjoyed these two Blood Bowl games. They're draining. I'm not playing great. Because I'm not 100%. But the dice have been rough. I mean, the cord game was just absurd. The post-redraft game with such an abysmal team against Dwarves 9 games after their redraft. And it's an annoying mix of, like, the dice aren't helping, but then also, like, I've made clear errors, too. There's his scoring threat. I'm glad I forgot about that guy. Made him spend a reroll. Also exposed this dude. The chord symbol looks like Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. Yep, there's the proper orientation. Weird corn symbol. But it's actually just DK. Donkey Kong's been the corn god all along. We could 2-die him with this one. And it would still be a scoring threat standing here. Neanders for the banana throne. They're both 2+2+, whichever assist I get in. I guess this one's a little better at recovering, maybe. Oh, now my attack angle's bad. That's a pretty big difference, actually. Like his recovery, like we're going away from the recovery now. Oh, we did get the old pow and catch. Nope. We should have just stood this guy first. Standing that guy in the end zone is my touchdown now. 4+ pass from everybody. Blitzer's a 5+, but he's over here. He's got a long bomb to score. Yeah, instead of dodging, we could have put the strip baller here. Just be okay with dropping the ball, but hoping for a good scatter. He's queuing up the pass. The pass could end up making this guy a scoring threat. He gets a wildly inaccurate. He activated this guy already. Oops. I'd concede if it wasn't a go for it. I would. Because honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna play more Blood Bowl this week. I don't know. It's been nice having everybody back, but this wasn't fun at all. It was draining. Now I don't even want to like go play RuneScape. I just want to go take a nap. So we could just give him the win. The interface stole it from him. Although he could have rolled a 1. Like, needing to go for it is awkward. Like, he could have failed to go for it, and the ball go to bounce, and the ball go over here, and then the ball go over here, and, like, I still win. He's trying to figure out what went wrong. I can't even take a shot at him. I think it's a bug. No, I heard a tick. I heard it like an activation noise that felt weird. I wasn't sure what it was. He accidentally clicked this guy and like hit spacebar. Something. Like he was counting up this guy's movement or something and activated him. Actually, it's probably in the log too. Flog? His name is Flog. Flog LeBlarg activation. And then the guy who passed activation. I don't know how he misclicked it, but he probably clicked him to check the movement and hit space by accident. He has no idea what's going on. If it wasn't a go for it, it'd be a lot easier to give it to him. I don't know. It's weird. Like, is a 3-hour Blood Bowl stream better than a 9-hour RuneScape stream? It might be, but I'm honestly just as tired and done now as I am after a full day. Full day of a chill game. But yeah, maybe it is better. It depends how much the viewer base wants to watch me do 9 hours of RuneScape. Yeah, I don't know. Like that. Like, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, you could measure it by watch hours, but your average viewer count. I guess what really matters is the tip jar. The more supportive community. The tip jar matters. Like, I don't want to be like ultra greedy, but like I have to make enough money streaming to not have to go get a job. If I have to go get a job, then there wouldn't be a whole lot of time left for streaming. Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to concede or not. But I think, like, if we decide that 2 games of Blood Bowl is fine, then maybe that's just what I do this coming week. But I feel like I need a nap now. But if I'm not going to play more Blood Bowl, we'll just give them the win. But I have 2 goals left for Blood Bowl in this season. My Amazons are on game 37, so getting them up to game 40. So 3 more Amazon games have to happen, and the Skaven need 4 wins. Nobody needs draws in Arena. They're better than losses. They let you stay alive longer. If we were like 3-1-0, like if we already have 1 draw, it'd be alright to concede. If we had 2 draws, it would be correct to concede. No, if it wasn't a go for it, I'd give it to him. I'll leave the door open to keep playing this team. I also don't like Arena that much. I think my brother put it well. He told me after the Arena season where I only played Arena, and I said it fell flat. It felt like the viewership fell flat a little bit too. Like it wasn't as hype as a regular subathon. And yeah, he was like, it turns out Blood Bowl, there's a lot of things that make Blood Bowl what it is. Progression is one of those things. And when you take progression away, what's left isn't enough. And also like Arena season, like I don't how many Arena wins did I get in an Arena season? It was not a small amount. I can see by which titles I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, when I already have 5 7-win Arena runs, it's not that special to go for a 6th one. And then a 7th one. And then an 8th one. Your first one in a season matters. It unlocks these dice. Where getting number 1 on the ladder is always a goal there, and you're never finished it either, because people pass you. That's a much better story. Yeah, being Resurrection format, not only do you lack progression, but you also lack risk. Like, somebody got a broken knee in that game, and it's like, all right, well, whatever. Like, it just doesn't matter anymore. It's like playing poker for fun. The stakes actually make it exciting, even when you lose. I know a lot of people prefer NAF style, but I think what NAF style has is community. Like people who like playing NAF tournaments, you're in a convention hall, you're in a comic shop, you're hanging out with people is a huge factor that you just don't get online. So you don't need the progression because you have the socializing. But online doesn't have that. We don't even have chat. Completed a quest. 25 dodges. Now, I could see a lot of people liking online NAF play because it helps you practice for your tournaments. So I don't think they should delete Arena or whatever, stop supporting it. It's just not really the solution when they break the ladder for me. Beer is the actual factor. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm drained though. That's crazy. After one game, I was like, I could play another one. And now I'm ready for a nap. I am ready for a nap. But Yuri shared a cards deck list. Let's see what Yuri brewed up here. Cards. Let's go touch cards a little bit. And they gave me a bunch of new free stuff. I pitched to them doing viewer decks, and they liked that idea, and gave me a bunch more packs, so I'd actually be able to play decks you guys recommend. Swap. YouTube as well. Maybe stepping away from Bubble a little bit. I'll get you back. Try out Yuri's deck. Fresh copy paste. I might have still been in my clipboard, but thank you, Yuri. Supply drop. All right, 2,000 diamonds again. Nice. Headshots. Oh, my crate. I don't know how far I got my crate. I didn't play a ton last week. Not very far, just 2 standard wild cards. If you finish the crate, you get a legendary wild card. Air Supremacy presale. I guess I should probably buy that with some of my gems. Get all 19 new cards, so it's a mini set. 5 elites, 10 specials, 27 limited cards. September 23rd. But still a month away. Do we hold on to gems for that? Weekend special. Oh, I don't need naval packs. I have everything. I'm missing like 2 navy cards. Can you get the battle pass with diamonds? They gave me the battle pass last time. You cannot. Let's see if I have the cards for this deck anyway. Port. I do have the cards for this deck anyway. The Sabe Regiment got buffed. What's per turn when you shuffle, distribute damage randomly to enemies equal to units in play? It used to just be your own units, but got a pretty big buff. It's the other side here. Oop. Flip. It's 3/3 the first time you shuffle your deck each turn. Each player shuffles and draws 4. Conky's great. Well, let's try Yuri's deck here. Yuri shuffle. Yeah, so I pitched to them playing with viewer decks. Let's do that. We're playing with Yuri's deck. If you haven't seen Cards yet, it's a World War II based card game that's been around for like 5 or 6 years. So it's already proven the test of time. It's got a very active player base. They run like cash prize tournaments 3 or 4 times a year. Bend the nation. Draw the top non-French card of your deck, then shuffle. Cannot be deployed if you've deployed a unit this turn. So that's an aggro guy. I guess we keep him because he's just like part of the theme of the deck. Against Germany, I think I throw that back. I guess we keep our 1-drop though. Oh, I can't play 2 dragons. But I can play a dragon and a 1-drop. Did I see the buffs and nerfs? I did. Yeah, Commando got nerfed into the ground. It's only British orders now that trigger them. And the Commando rate got up to 6 cost instead of 5. The milk card sounds good. It does. If you look at it quickly, it does look like it says milk. Flying milk. Expansion is so good. This guy's rotating, I think. No, it was somebody who buffs tanks. There's a small infantry that buffs tanks that's rotating. This guy gets a little bit nerfed. Just the timing on conversions, it doesn't work with 1, 2, 3 anymore. Draws 1 card now instead of it used to draw 2. Oak. Hey, Ashbourne. How's the game so far? Cards? I enjoy Cards a ton. And once there's more information about like the next tournament and how to qualify for it, I could see me grinding it again pretty hard. I've been on a bit of a RuneScape kick. As of late, though. The high activation costs, like any activation cost at all, does kind of suck. At least the ones with 2 are like really good just sitting there watching you shuffle. Draws 2 from that conversion. Let her rip. Like 5 more pings than it would have got pre-patched. Like 5 pings is a lot of pings. This guy do. Reduce the operate cost by 1 until the turn when you shuffle. That's not bad. Just so many pings. Develop a Navy card. The top of your deck is Navy. The enemy controls the front line. What? We're out of sync? What am I missing here? I think we just got screwed. I don't think there's a card that just says, like, the front line is neutral. He pushed a guy with no health. We desynced with this thing triggering. Maybe this will shoot the guys in the front. Wow, okay. Well, this is fun. Why is every game just shitting on me today? We might kill him anyways. I assume it's going to crash when he tries to actually, like, attack me with whatever's at the front. Current target unit and adjacent troops. We lost our 2 good payoffs. Still can't take the front. I don't know what the reconnect is like at this game, but it sucked. To try to chase me on the ladder here, just like Storybook Brawl. Well, the 0 health things are here. The enemy's turn. Well, I ran out of time, obviously. This is ludicrous? Yep. A little bit. I guess this game gets buggy on patch days, too. They get patched yesterday, the day before. I have to kill their 0 attack stuff, alright. Fun. That actually protected me from crossfire. I didn't do that on purpose, but we don't lose to crossfire now. You're excited for the triple stunty season next season? It's either that, vampires, or chaos dwarves. 50-50 shot. I think we're still going to beat them. We've got the Akagi refill. That wasn't exactly a great turn from them. They're actually just dead. I have 12 attack here. Unless they have another route. Even if they do, we have the shuffle for an extra 2. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, this guy does a lot of damage. Our opponent wasn't playing a real deck, though. They were playing just the cards they own, their own custom pile. They were playing a meta deck, is what I should say. But everyone should be brewing when there's new balance changes and a patch. My missions, anyway. Play 20 orders, deploy cheap troops, Soviet card. We're back for play Britain. Let's give it another try. See if that was a luck of the shuffle. Guess I should track. Should continue by tracking here. A ladder. Shuffle. Their deck. JR. Not air. I didn't get my rating though. Keep a dug in. Just as a 0 mana shuffle. Weird. I don't know what balance of shuffles to spells I should keep. Guess we'll play that one first, so I'd rather have that one roaded. This guy can make the roaded troop bigger. I did get roaded. Interesting. There might be something to this deck. I think this guy got reworked too, right? He's cheaper than he used to be. I think this guy got reworked. The motorized regiment. Other one. Hello. Big. I meant to play that one, not this one. I meant to play the Blitz one. He's a shuffle effect that can trigger on their turn. Hello. You're heading out? Where are you going? You're going to Costco? I'll come to Costco with you. I played Blood Bowl. I'm pretty beat.
Oh.
Blood Bowl is 3-hour streams. Yep, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up though, so just give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
You're definitely onto something with that deck, Yuri. I like it a lot. The shuffle jukes. Yeah, there's something there. That felt pretty good. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Appreciate you sharing the deck, Yuri. Try trying to roll the credits. They're still broken. I gotta diagnose them. I only remember when I roll them. Okay, I don't think I'll be streaming on the weekend, but we will definitely be back Monday. I think I'm leaning towards doing the mini Blood Bowl streams instead of the long streams. But we'll see. You guys were definitely supportive during this, so we'll figure that out next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Cheers, Yuri, Ashboard. See you later, Seesk.